Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. On this one, it says ex-speaker Dogara directs release of looters of his Jos residence. The immediate past Speaker, House of Representatives Honorable Yakubu Dogara, has directed immediate release of the hoodlums involved in the vandalization and looting of his Lamingo residence in Jos North local government area. According to him, the arrested irate youths should be released from detention and not prosecuted on the account of invading his private house in Lamingo neighborhood of Jos North local government area. A close friend of the former Speaker of House of Representatives, names withheld, informed newsmen that Dogara, who is more or less a well-known resident of Jos, was said to have rushed to Jos on being informed about the invasion and looting of his house on Sunday by irate youth who were on looting spree within Jos 10 city. The immediate past Speaker of House of Representatives, who sees Jos as a second home, was said to have ordered that the remaining bags of rice in his Jos residence be distributed to members of the community and beyond. Dogara was quoted to have said that nobody should be prosecuted on account of the raiding and looting of his residence, and that people were really hungry and thus deserved to be attended to. Newsmen gathered from his Jos close alley that the bags of rice and items in the house were part of remnants of food items he distributed during the Ramadan period and were to be distributed to the public during this year's Christmas period. Reason being that the demand for rice is usually high during the Christmas period, as it would cost him more if he has to wait to get them during December period to be distributed to the people. Alright, and that is that on this one. Well, this is a wise decision from Dogara, but in the first place, I want to commend him for forgiving the looters and the hoodlums who destroyed his properties and all that. Well, a lot of people have reacted to this, and then Tony is saying that you are a good leader, but following wicked party who doesn't care for the masses. People are hungry. Tell your uncle father to open border. All right, and that is what Tony has said so far on this one. And then Friday51 at gmail.com is a political forgiveness. That is what Dogara has done so far. Tony Pedro says you're a wise man. You're not stupid like all the other politicians. Okay, and that was a fast move said by guest. All right, and this one has said that God will punish him. I want to see how he would have won in court if those looters are eventually taken to court. Senseless people even hail you for the shameful statement by your closed alley. Wow, great. And meanwhile, you see, the thing is, a lot of people will just want to talk for talking's sake. What this man has done is it's a great thing. He never showed it, and if he had said these looters should not be released, nothing would have been done. They will still remain there. They have no choice. But because of wisdom and because of the fact that he knows that these people are actually hungry, because according to what he said, as in, he's a man who has conscience anyway, he said fine, let's release the food to the people because these people really need it, and which is a very catchy one. These people really need it, let's release it to them so that they will be fine. That's a great one, and that will go a lot. And in fact, Dogara himself is a youth, so he can understand the real feelings and pains of the youth in this country right now. More blessings. Well, God will continue to bless Nigeria and God will continue to bless Africa. Well, and what Dogara has displayed right now is what we call a level of maturity of the highest order, and that is that, as in after everything that had been done to him, he still had the mind to tell the hoodlums to be released and not to even be persecuted. And that is what we are talking about. If you have good leaders that really understand the feeling of the Nigerian society, I think this country would have been a better place for all. But with what he had portrayed, that means he has given a solid foundation, a solid footage for other governors and leaders of the country. Well, we have said this times without number that Nigeria is a great nation. And as it is, a lot of people are proud to be in the country. But recently, the reverse had been the case, whereby a lot of our Nigerian people have been, disappointing, disgracing the country outside the country. But to an extent, the good Lord has been on our side, and a lot of people are talking about how industrious Nigerian citizens have been so far. Well, our prayer is that the good Lord will continue to strengthen this country, will continue to make everybody to love one another in this country. Well, with what Dogara had done so far, this is a very good legacy for every other leaders in Nigeria. Well, you should learn to forgive and forget. Well, a lot of people have said it that he should forget it, that he knew that if he did not do well, a lot of people will still come after him. So that is why he had been able to say, okay, free these people so that peace will reign. Well, to me, I think a lot of people are just saying what they like, because for someone like him to have said, okay, release these people, if he had said these people should not be released, I am very sure there's nothing anybody can do about it and it will be settled. But to God be the glory, he has been able to reason in the direction of every other Nigerians, and that is how it's supposed to be. Try as much as possible to put the people in your shoe and let it tighten you the way it's tightening the people also. Then you will know what the people need, and that is what we are talking about on this one. Well, Nigeria is a great nation and it will continue to be. All right, that is it, my people. Meanwhile, let me have more take from you on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.